Hello shooters, I'm back down at Tinsley Park shooting range again for the third day in a row. I'm making use of the really nice weather. There's not much wind now, so this is another reason I've come down. I'm going to test the rifle out with different series of pellets. I'll be shooting it around 50 yards with it, just to see what kind of droop size we can get with it and see what different pellets what can be achieved by the different pellets. Now they do come in a range of sizes and weights. The biggest being the Bisley Magnums. I think they weigh around 10.6 grains, and then we've got the H&M Barracudas. Now these are more or less a match to the Bisley Magnums, but this particular one is a Barracuda Green, so it's basically a Bisley Magnum on a diet. And instead of weighing 10.6 grains, this only weighs 6.48 grains. So that'll be interesting to see if it can hold accuracy at 50 yards. The other tried and tested one is the Daystate Sovereign Range Masters at 10.3 grains. We've got the QIS pellets. We've also got the H&N Field Target Trophy Green. They weigh 5.56 grains. Also got the Kaisers, which weighs 8.64 grains, and then finally, I don't know if this will do well at all or not, but we've got the Barracuda Hunter, which is a hollow point. Being a hollow point, it's not aerodynamically brilliant because it's got the hollow point, so will it be accurate at 50 yards? I doubt it, but we'll see. So we'll get on with the test and we'll see how it performs. This particular rifle belongs to my son. Got it from the Airgun Centre in Essex. It's got a lifetime warranty on parts and labour, so you can't go wrong there. He bought it as a package. It came with the scape, which is a 3x12 endurance, Hawk endurance scape. It came with Harris bipod, and it came with a case and seals and different things. But yeah, nice rifle. This is the Mark 1 version. It's got the Arca slingshot hammer in it. It shoots silky smooth. Since this has been produced, they come out with the Mark 2, which had some more internal changes and a different stock, and now they've come out with the Mark 3 version, which is now fitted with a Huma regulator, so you get even more shots for your money. So we'll take it from there and we'll see how it does. Okay, we're going to take the first shot. I've just actually range find it. It's not quite 50 yards, it's 49 yards, so we'll keep it at that. Take the caps off so I can make adjustments if needed. So last time I used this, it was probably windy. As it stands, it's not windy at all. So the first pellet up will be the Bisley Magnum. I think it's 10.6 grains, something like that. Okay, go for the top target. that's it. Well, I think they've gone slightly left of the target. Okay. What I'll do, I'll give it a couple of clicks to the right. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to try. The bar's going to be green, and these are half the weight almost of what I've just been firing. So I'll fire at the target below. It's likely to be high. I just don't know what these are going to do. It's just so light. What would be nice is if we could get some import here for the Predator GTOs, because they're light pellet and they seem to do really well in the American YouTube forums, even though they are light. Right, so I'm going for the bottom target this time. See, that's gone off. What about a milled eye actually? I'll keep that group anyway. Yeah, that's the same. That's it. That is all gone. Right, what I'll do, I'll go retrieve the target. My eyesight's not brilliant. See how we did, and then we'll put a new card up. When we found the best pellet, I will use that pellet then through the rifle. Okay, I'll go and retrieve the target then. Okay, that's not bad actually. Apart from those two, that's about an ½ inch group there. Now the lighter pellets didn't go as tight, but that's to be expected in a way, because being lighter they don't retain the energy as well, so they probably start off spreading out. We'll put a new target up and we'll see what we get. Okay, and next up is a tried and tested Daystate Rangemaster Sovereign. These weigh 10.3 grains, a bit lighter than the Bisley Magnums. But I find them accurate through most of my rifles, and they do well in the wind. Top target again. looks like a good group actually. So that's the Daystate Sovereign Range Masters. I'll put the tape around it because these tins all fall apart, you know what they're like unless you've got screw caps. Okay, the next one I'm going with are the Chinese pellets. Quite a new pellet coming into the country. They've been doing well. These weigh 8.48 grains, a bit heavier than your JSB. There's still a pellet in there. Why didn't that go out? Still a pellet. One more. Okay. Some subscribers have said they've tried these through rifles and not so good. One of them being a Brocock Bantam HR. So if you're using one of those rifles, a Bantam, and you use these pellets, just let me know if they do well or not through your rifle, because sometimes it's not particularly down to the rifle, it's down to the barrel. So yeah, just out of interest really. Right, so these are the Quang Yong Sports, or QYS, which is easier. Bottom target then. As before, it's lighter, it's gone on, so it's that, just on the top of the blue. I think they've all got. Okay, I'll go up range again, check on it, but I've got a feeling the Daystate Range Master Sovereign at 10.3 have done well, from what I can see through here. It's a great group there. Both of them not bad actually. But those Daystates 10.3s, Jesus. If you take those two out there, it's probably around a 1/4 inch. At almost 50 yards. 1/2 inch plus probably. That one, nice. If we remove that one from that one, 1/2 inch again, so I don't know. Yeah, that really good result, that one. But when you look at the Daystate 10.3s, they're not so pellet shaped. They're not as shuttlecock type of shape. They're more of a bullety shape. Not such a tight waist, so maybe that's got something to do with it, as well as the weight. So yeah, good pellet to use at long range, especially through the Walther barrels anyway. Okay then, first up was the Kaisers. These weigh 8.64 grains. I'm going to aim at the bottom left circle. It's going to the 12 o'clock position. not a bad group actually. I mean, it's rather concerning to shoot better than I can shoot it. And like I said previously, I'm not fit anymore. I can feel my pulses racing. It's just not how it should be to get a good result. Okay. Then next up, I'm going to use the Field Target Trophy greens. These weigh 5.56 grains. If you live in the state of California, I believe you're not allowed to use lead pellets, so that's why they come out with these kind of things. But the only one I've seen that shoots well, I like one, is the ones that we can't get over here, and that's the Predator GTOs. So somebody in this country, please try and import some of them pellets so the shooters out here can try them out, because they seem to do so good through the United States YouTube pages, and most of their rifles are high powered as well compared to ours. Right. These are so light, I better go for the bottom left then. Oh, I'm hitting the top target almost. That's how light they are. Actually, didn't land too far from the first shot. Spread out too much at that range. Yeah, I've got one stuck in it. Okay then, let's see what we've got. Spread out quite a way on that. Just over an inch, I'd say, from there to there. Probably an inch and a quarter. Three-quarter inch probably for the Kaisers. Yeah. Okay. Right, I sorted the stoppage problem out, and it was a trapped H&N Field Target Trophy, the greens. Oh well. Right, put another target up. The final pellet on test is a Barracuda Hunter. These are a heavier pellet again, they weigh 10.49 grains, so what I'm going to do, I will actually aim at the centre target and see how close it gets. Let's see how accurate they are, because you would expect the hollow point to affect the actual performance, but we'll see. That's dropped off, look. Partly to the weight, but partly to the aerodynamics of having that hollow point. Most of them dropping off about the same area. As you can see, at 50 yards, won't be accurate enough to hunt with. Not at sub 12 foot pan anyway. Maybe an FAC version, say up to 20 foot pan, The extra speed might tighten it up, I don't know. Oh no, that shot to the right, whereas the rest will be on the left. Make sure they're all gone. So like I say, what did it last time? I've not fired all the H&N Field Target Trophy greens out, and one of them got trapped, and they're quite an hard alloy, and I had to hit the actual magazine to get it out. Okay then, out of all that lot, I think the best one, I think you might agree, are the Daystate Rangemaster Sovereigns. Bisley Magnums also do well. These heavier pellets tend to do good through 177s, especially in a windy place like this is. So I'm just going to do some reactive target shooting at 50 now, see if it holds the 0 at 50. But yeah, very interesting. Hope you've enjoyed this part of the video. Okay then, we have got 5 shots within our, within half an inch, but then you got 5 shots that's well outside it. So I put it down to the aerodynamics of the pellet. The smaller the pellet, I think the less chance of having a good pellet. So you're hard to get that specific shape they want, so quality control might make a difference, but 50 yards is certainly too far for an hollow point on a sub 12 foot pound. You wouldn't want to risk injuring rather than killing your target if you're going hunting. Okay, so next up will be the reactive targets. Okay then, using the Daystate Rangemaster Sovereign at 10.3 grain. See where we're going. Alright, little belt. Shoot at it again. Left a bit. There we go. Okay then, 10 rounds rapid fire. Come on. What is up with that? There we go. Oh, just to the right. To the right in there. see that going all around him. Yeah, I love these pellets. They do well in my Braycock, the Falcon, and now the Daystate. So if you've not tried them yet, give them a try. They're good. And you will notice when you look at them, they're not like your average Diablo pellet. They are more bullet shaped. Probably helps. Tip to the right. The wind's picking up, that's what's doing it. Yeah. Definitely going to the wind's blowing to the left. Yeah. God, it's going over the side of it. Why is it on the laptop? Reset. Target. Good early morning shoot. I hope you've enjoyed it. So that's the Daystate Wolverine Mark 1 in 177 at 50 yards, 49, 50 yards. So good pellet of choice. Also the Bisley Magnums. And just look what we get on the results. So thanks for watching. Okay, as you can see now, the wind's picked up, and that's what was causing some of the problems at 50 yards. Now the problem we do tend to get down here is, depending on what end of the range you're at, you've got the banks on either side. Depending on where the wind's blowing from, it comes over the top and it swirls around. So at different ranges, you can actually get flags blowing different directions. So that all adds to the complications you can get on target shooting down here. That's what we've just been shooting at. This camera set up there, that I've been filming at that end with. And if you really want to push your luck, we've got a stand out there 200 yards, and if you put things right up back to the bushes, it stretches out 207 yards. So it's a real good range to test your shooting.